5 days after Brian Thompson's murder, Larry and his friends meet up at McDonald's. Larry and his friends always go to this McDonald's. They're sitting around eating their regular orders when Larry says, "You know, one of my friends," and I thought he was kidding. When the shooter, or whom I assume is the shooter, came into the McDonald's, he made this comment. This little guy walks in.
"God, that looks like the shooter from New York." But I thought he was, the group of us, I thought it was more of a joke. And we were kidding about it, but then...
And as it turned out, it was him. But I guess the employee overhears at McDonald's, sees the guy when he's ordering, and decides, you know what, I think that's the shooter, and calls 911. Larry and his friends leave before the police arrive. And then later, it's all over the news. The shooter has been caught at a McDonald's in Altoona, Pennsylvania. So Larry says he goes back to the McDonald's. He asks the employees, was that the guy? Was it this McDonald's that he was arrested in? And they said, yeah.
I said, "Was I here when he came in?" And she goes,
"You were sitting right there in front of him. You were making jokes that he was the shooter." He thought that was crazy. He said, I mean, he must have heard us when he walked in, but he had no reaction because we were talking pretty loudly. We were right there. They said that the shooter was sitting in the corner eating hash browns. He does note that he was surprised that the shooter stayed as long as he did, considering he's on the run. But again, at the time, he did not really think that. Larry did not think that that was the United shooter. But one of the employees at McDonald's clearly did. A 26-year-old man is promptly arrested at McDonald's, and I'm sure you've all seen the news by now. That man is Luigi Mangione.